Hey Skillnagar, how can I learn cloud computing on my own? Okay, so a lot of professional or students, if I may, who are freshers and they want to jump into cloud computing, they usually have this kind of a question: how to learn cloud computing on your own? Now, obviously, there could be a reason that I don't want to go for a specific course, I don't want to get a specialized training, I don't have time and stuff like that. Again, let's forget about the excuses, if I may. Let's focus on what you can do right now. So first of all, you have to analyze one thing: which cloud you want to understand. Every cloud has these basic things: compute, networking, storage. Okay, so these are the, I would say, some of the fundamental parts of cloud computing. Okay, so all the cloud, if you be it AWS, be it Google Cloud, be it Microsoft Azure, or any other cloud you talk about, it is going to be there. Okay, now we have to understand that secondly, now you need to have some practical knowledge. But before getting the practical knowledge, have some theoretical understanding actually what cloud computing is. If you know what actually cloud computing is, you can now move into the third step, which is actually making it practically. Now, if we talk about AWS, if we talk about Microsoft Azure, and if we talk about GCP, all the cloud providers are providing at least 1 year of cloud usage, depending upon what services you want to use, so that you can actually learn them and you can hone your skills practically without paying any money. It is available with GCP, it is available with AWS, it is available with Microsoft Azure. But the condition is that you need to have a brand new credit card. If your credit card exists in their system, you're not going to get these privileges. So you have to make sure that your credit card is new, and if you're not it simply means that you're not the current user of that specific cloud. Now, what you would be doing, obviously you can go to Google, you can go to YouTube, and you can find the official tutorials, if I may, from these cloud providers. Now, I want to mention one thing: these tutorials will be more of a hands-on, they will be more of a practical, so this is going to actually give you advantage. But the problem here is that you will be just getting a simple advantage. So like they will be telling you, okay, this is a bluish color, this is a blackish color, something like that. This is okay. But the problem is that you need to have some experienced person who can actually let you know, like, what is the reason we are using this certain service, what is the reason, and where we used it. So you need a professional experience for that. So for professional experience, I would say there are so many forums, there is Stack Overflow, there is Quora. So get some professional understanding how these services are used and why these services are supposed to be used at the first place. Okay. Finally, I would say build a project. Like, let's say you have a website, upload that website on cloud. So like your website would be having different parts. So the basic part of the website will be hosted on a compute. It can be anything in the different providers, but yes, basically it will be on compute. All the storage will happen in the storage area, if I may. The database is going to be stored in the database part. So you will have the practical understanding how to architect that whole cloud environment. After that, you have to decide what is the level of expertise or what is the branch of cloud you want to expertise, because obviously learning cloud is one thing, but actually gaining professional experience and gaining the understanding is very important, and this is where you have to understand, you have to choose the specific path. Now you might be confused, like what is the right step for you, what is the right understanding, or I should say what is the right set of steps you have to take. So for obviously you can Google around, you can YouTube around, and obviously if you need some suggestion from our team, you can always reach our team. But finally, I would like to conclude that there are possibilities that you can learn the cloud, but if you're not going to have practical understanding, if you're not going to have practical knowledge, either you go with the provider, either you go with yourself, it is going to be very difficult for you to actually gain some experience, or I should say gain some understanding of cloud. The final, or I should say the last or bonus point, if I may, would be go for freelancing. Once you have learned cloud computing, the best way to actually prove your skill set is to go for freelancing and showcase, okay, this is what I'm capable of doing. This is going to give you something which other things cannot give you. The most required, the most asked thing is how much experience do you have in this field? With freelancing, you can gain that experience, you can show it to the interviewer, you can answer those queries, and you can actually come out with shining colors. So this is it for this segment of Hey Skillnagar, how to learn cloud computing on your own. If you have a question, obviously use this hashtag of Hey Skillnagar and we would be answering that. So that is it for this video, guys. In case if you have a question, put that in the comment of this video. And if you need a career guidance related to what is the right path for you, obviously in that case, there is a link which is given in the description of this video. Click that link, fill in the details, and someone from our team will assist you with your right career path.